What's up, guys? Welcome back to TFD. Big news today. Gabby Marshall is officially headed to Indianapolis, reuniting with Caitlin Clark. The Iowa connection is back and the band is coming together again. Thanks for tuning in and supporting the channel. Let's dive into this breaking update. On Yahoo Sport here, said, Caitlin Clark's Iowa teammate Gabby Marshall announces move to Indiana. It states Caitlin Clark was forced to sit out as the Indiana Fever made an unexpected postseason run. Okay, these are we already know. Let's get down. Here, it's say, following her Iowa career, Marshall went on to attend the University of North Carolina, earning her master's in occupational therapy. Still, Marshall has remained supportive of Clark during her WNBA career, attending numerous Fever games to watch her good friend despite being in Chapel Hill. But on Sunday, Marshall's partner, Spencer Toro, announced on Instagram that he has accepted a job at ETS Performance as the Director of Operations in Indianapolis, which happens to be where Clark and the Fever are located. I'm excited to announce I'll be joining the @ETS.Performance HQ team as a Director of Operations in Indianapolis, Toro wrote on Instagram. And sure enough, soon after Toro's big reveal, Marshall announced that the couple will be moving to Indianapolis soon, putting her and Clark in the same city once again. I'm so proud of you. Oh my gosh, Red? Marshall wrote on her Instagram story, Indy soon. Here look she share on her Insta story, Gabby Marshall and Caitlin Clark reuniting in Indianapolis. It said, looks like we will be getting Gabby Marshall / Caitlin Clark a lot more in the near future. Reunited and it feels so good. Reunited, 'cause we understood there's one perfect fit. And sugar, this one is it, and it. We both are so excited, 'cause we're reunited. Hey, hey. It's amazing. I've got to be honest, right from the start. This isn't some massive, blockbuster breaking news story, but it is one of those moments that really catches your attention, especially for those of us who got to know Caitlin Clark back at Iowa and truly discovered women's basketball through that historic run. The ride we've been on since then has been unreal, and this story ties right back into that journey. We all remember that Iowa squad, back-to-back national title game appearances, the energy, the culture, the bond. And one of the key members of that team, someone who did everything the team needed, even when it didn't show up in the box score, was Gabbie Marshall. A grinder, a glue player, a leader, and one of Caitlin Clark's closest friends throughout her college career. Well, now we've got an interesting development. According to social posts, Gabbie's longtime boyfriend, soon-to-be fiancé, maybe? Spencer Toro announced on Instagram that he has accepted a position at ETS Performance as Director of Operations in Indianapolis. Yes, that Indianapolis, home of the Indiana Fever, home of Caitlin Clark, and now apparently the new home of Gabby Marshall. Now, before anyone jumps to conclusions, let's stay grounded. This isn't me saying, Gabby Marshall signs with the Fever. No, that's not the point here. The real story is that one of Caitlin's closest friends, one of the players who helped build that Iowa legacy, is now going to be living in the same city. And we already know Gabby has been attending multiple Fever games despite living far away while working on her master's degree. She's been supporting Caitlin every chance she gets. Here's where the speculation naturally begins. Heading into the 2026 WNBA season, the Fever only have 3 players under contract: Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and KK Timpson. Everything else will depend on the CBA, the draft, trades, and free agency. It's going to be one of the most wide-open roster situations in the entire league. So, of course, fans start asking the fun question. Could Gabby Marshall get a tryout someday? Is it likely? Probably not. Is it impossible? Also no. It would be one of those feel-good movie script moments you'd add as an extra chapter in the Caitlin Clark documentary. And hey, life is strange. Basketball is stranger. And the CBA is about to shake everything up. Now, let me be clear. I'm not saying this is going to happen. That's not what this video is about. The real reason I wanted to talk about this is because it represents something much more important. Caitlin Clark's support system. Ever since she entered the WNBA, she's dealt with things no rookie, no person should have to deal with. Constant scrutiny, personal attacks, bad faith narratives, unnecessary drama. And while she handles it all publicly with unbelievable maturity, confidence, and poise, we don't know what the emotional toll looks like behind closed doors. No 23-year-old would find that easy. Honestly, no 43-year-old would find that easy. That's why connections matter. That's why teammates like Lexi Hole last season were huge. Why adding Sophie Cunningham this year was huge. Caitlin needs people around her who genuinely care, who understand her, who can ground her when the noise gets loud. And having Gabby Marshall living in Indianapolis, someone who has been part of her basketball journey since day one, can only help. Whether Gabby ever ends up on a WNBA roster is irrelevant. What matters is that Caitlin now has another familiar face, another friend, another steady presence in her corner. And given everything she faces on a daily basis, that matters more than anything else. So that's where I'll leave it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Gabby Marshall could ever get a shot with the Fever? Or even better, how big of an impact do you think this reunion could have on Caitlin Clark off the court? Let's start that conversation.
Wait, so I had to double check. Gabby was working as a nurse, right? And it's her boyfriend who just joined ETS Performance in Indianapolis. I'm not even sure what his exact role is, but it does make you think, with all the changes expected on the Fever staff, and let's be honest, that entire staff might look completely different soon. You start wondering if there could be a place for Gabby Marshall in a staff role someday. Not necessarily as a player, but maybe in player development, culture building, or even support staff. She knows Caitlin Clark, understands her game, and brings that Iowa mentality. It's a fun what-if idea that popped into my mind right before signing off. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for checking this out. I really appreciate the support. Go have the day you deserve. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.
You know, it's just special, obviously, having her here, somebody that I started all 4 years at Iowa with and has been one of my best friends throughout, over the course of the last 4 years. So just special, and just, told her I love her, and she said the same, and she had so much fun coming and supporting tonight, and I'm sure she'll be at a few games this season for us. So it's weird being on the court without her, but it was fun having her there and seeing her smile and enjoying that moment with her.